Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today, a vintage pencil review. We're going to take a look at this pencil that was sent to me by my pencil pal, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph, for this great vintage example of a pencil from the Richard Best Pencil Company. And I have seen these GMC pencils before around in various core grades. This one is a number 1, which is probably my favorite core grade. So I'm glad that I have this as a sample. Not sure when these pencils were made. Again, they were made by Richard Best. Maybe the 50s, maybe early 60s, it's hard to know. But something that I've always wondered, especially growing up in Detroit, when you see GMC, it automatically connects you to General Motors, and particularly their truck division, which is still manufacturing SUVs and light trucks today. And whether these pencils were made for the GMC division of General Motors by Richard Best, or if GMC stands for something completely different, and this was one of the models of Richard Best's pencil portfolio. I don't know. I'm hoping one of you might know the answer to that question. Whether this was a private manufacturer for General Motors, or this was just one of Richard Best's offerings, like the Tri-Rex or the Futura, or the dozens of other models of pencils that the Richard Best company put out. So let's get a closer look at the pencil. There's not a lot of markings on it, and I'm trying to get it. If you can see embossed right there, it says Richard Best, made in USA. And then here in black, GMC 3108S number 1. This is a yellow hexagonal pencil. There's the core, and the core actually looks slightly larger than typical, perhaps a little bit. And here's the ferrule. It is crimped on with an eraser that is crimped on. The eraser is rock hard, but as you'd expect from a pencil of this age. But it's a kind of a gold tone ferrule there. And it's just a basic yellow pencil, GMC. So I'm going to, there it is, Richard Best, made in the USA. I'm anxious to try this pencil, so let me get a sharpener. We'll put a point on it and see how this vintage pencil writes. Okay. I'm going to sharpen this up here. Really nice ribbon coming off of this pencil. Looks to be cedar by the color. We've got a point on there. Short one, but we've got a point. Okay. Here we go. very much a, dark line. Kind of what I think we would expect from a #1 American-made pencil. It's fairly smooth. I think you can probably hear a little bit of the scratch. And while it is probably most certainly a little darker than a #2 of this vintage, I wouldn't say it's super soft. I'm not going to try the eraser. It's hard as a rock. You can see we do have a smudge drag here on this pencil. With these vintage pencils, I like to start with a pink eraser, because I think this is often what a lot of people, kind of eraser a lot of people would have used. So there's a pink carnation. And let's try a Pentel. Better. Let's try a Mars. Whoop. Well, folks, this is what happens with these gum erasers over time. They crumble away. So this art gum is getting near the end of its run, I think. Something about the smell of these I love. I don't know if that's weird or not, but ever since I was a kid, always have liked it. Here's another natural rubber eraser, the Hartmouth. Let's see how that does. Okay. And we got here a magic rub. That's my table squeaking there. Okay. Well, I gotta say, across the board, all in all, I think it erases fairly well, better than average, especially for a #1. So it gets a solid B, B+ on erasability. We'll do a little bit more writing. Well, there it is. As we might expect from a number 1, point retention, not, less than average for a softer core, but overall very much a number 1 kind of experience. So thank you for spending a few minutes with me as we experienced this vintage pencil. Date of manufacturer not known, but I think we have a general idea. By the Richard Best Pencil Company, the GMC pencil, number 1 core. So thank you again. Please share, like, and subscribe if you like what I do here. And I'll certainly look forward to seeing you again soon, back here on Always Analog.